Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the And I Quote Self-Development Training Book Review Week 5 with the Transformation Leader, Crystal Metellus. Today, we're going to be focusing on day 8 and day 9 of the devotion. Are you guys getting something from these videos? Because the purpose behind me doing what I do is to help you to transition. A lot of times we stay stuck because of the lack of direction. But when we are given the proper guidance and direction that has the potential to take us higher and to take us further, to help us to elevate in life, it is our job to do something with it. It is left up to us to utilize it in a way that becomes beneficial for us, right? All of the information that you receive is only as good as your application of it. So today we're going to be touching on some very good topics within these next 2 devotions. And the first day that we are going to look at is devotion day 8. So guys, pull out your books, your And I Quote 31-day devotional, and let's read. We hopping right over to day 8. Day 8. And if you got something to take notes with, make sure you got that out as well. Day 8 quote reads, "If you compete against yourself, you will win every time." If you compete against yourself, you will win every time. Just think for a second. What if your whole life you have been competing against everybody else when the very person that you need to compete against in order to make yourself better is you? You cannot spend your life measuring up to the totem pole of others, because you will begin to live their destiny instead of your own. Because when you cross over into their lane, you begin to play their game. And as long as you are playing their game, expect to follow their rules. So when you living a life where you want to make the rules and you want to call the shots, then you got to play your own game. So stop competing against everybody else and begin to focus more on yourself. The number one person that you should ever compete with is you, because that way you can continually outdo yourself at the last thing that you did. And by outdoing yourself and what you did before, it will elevate you and take you to the next level in life. Your destiny awaits you, but it is predicated upon how far are you willing to push yourself. How far are you going to push you? Write this down, guys. My persuasion has power. Yeah, it does. I'm glad you just confessed that over your life. Now I need you to believe it. Your persuasion has power. When a person is fully persuaded, they can't be stopped. And if you are persuasive enough, you can get policies and rules changed on your behalf. You can change statistics and you can break records. Competing against others will limit you at maxing out at their peaking point. You don't want to max out at someone else's peaking point. Why would you want to do that? If the goal is for you to win in life, then your aim is to go as high as you can, not as high as they can. What if you focusing so much on someone else's ability ends up limiting your own? Who knows? You may be able to go further than, their envisioned goal. You may be able to supersede that, but you'll never know, because instead of you focusing on yourself, all of your time and all of your effort and energy is stolen because other people have been granted the extent of you. I read a quote once and it said that if you chase 2 rabbits, you'll catch none. Where does your focus lie? If you want to go higher and obtain more, then don't attribute your success to the aspirations of others. Let your success stem from your own willpower, from your own determination, from your own passion, your own resilience, and your own drive. Let your success stem from that place, not from the aspirations of others. Because once you get to where it is that they was trying to get to, you'll find that you'll be unfulfilled in life. because that wasn't your desire. That wasn't your passion. Stop letting someone else's ambition feed you. Your own ambition, that's like a match that lights a fire on the inside of you. But once that fire is lit, you have to remember that it's your job to fan it. It's your job to keep that fire ablaze. So make sure that you are focusing on the right things in life, because that time that you are potentially wasting trying to catch up to someone else or live up to someone else's standards, it becomes wasted time, which is actually pretty good to end day 8 in regards to, because it takes us right into the quote of day 9. So moving forward, guys, we're going to hop on over to day 9 and read that quote. And I think that was actually a great way to end day 8, because day 9's quote reads, "Since you can't buy time, you must be mindful of how you spend it." Since you can't buy time, you must be mindful of how you spend it. Listen, I cannot stress this enough. So please hear me when I say that properly investing your time is crucial. It is crucial because the allotment of time that we are given, it sums up the fullness of our lifespan. The allotment of time that we are given sums up the fullness of our lifespan. Every minute we're granted is an opportunity for us to make a mark, for us to do something great, for us to do something that's meaningful, something that's life-changing. Because when we spend it frivolously, it gets wasted. And wasted time will never come back to you. It will never come back. How do you know when you are making the most out of life with your time? When you are investing it on things that can live beyond your days here on earth. That's when you know that you are making the most out of your time. When you invest it on things that can live beyond you. Greatness should never die with the person. It should outlive your physical existence. That's what makes it great. Your time is an asset. So you should always cherish that gift that you have been given. Our time here on earth is a gift. Cherish that. Think about it. It's your time that people pay for, that they fight over, that they waste, and also that they treasure. This is why it is so important that we spend our time wisely. I tell people all the time, I'm like, look, I have to make sure that I'm properly utilizing my time because that's high on my priority list. And I say that and I place it there because I understand its value. Think about it. No amount of money can ever buy you more of it. There's no amount of money that you can have in this world. The number one thing that people chase and pursue, even that can't buy you more time. So make sure that you spend it on things that you love, on people that you love. Don't spend all of your time sleep. Don't spend all of your time sitting on the steps watching life pass you by. Don't spend all your time thinking that, you know what, I'm just going to get to the things that I want to do in life. I'll get to that tomorrow. I have this thing where I'm like, no, when it comes to, like me and my husband doing things or, us doing things with our children, I'm like, no, let's not wait. Let's do it now. We have to honor the time that we have now because no one knows how much of it they really have. Listen, guys, and I want you to write this next point down. A life well lived is one where not money, but time was best spent. A life well lived is one where not money, but time was best spent. Live every day to the fullest because tomorrow is not promised. But guess what? today, that is already certain. So be sure that you're making it count. Instead of being, and this is what I tell myself, instead of being yet another person that regrets not having enough time, why not be one that chooses to maximize every bit that you have left? Maximize every bit of time that you have left, guys. We see every single day that people are dropping like flies. We don't know what tomorrow holds, right? And I'm not saying to live your life fearful, but I am saying to you to live your life meaningful. Guys, that wrapped it up for this week's book review. I really hope it blessed your life. If you haven't got your devotional yet, make sure you hop on over to my website, www.crystalmetellus.com, and get your copy today. This book is also available to you on Amazon. So if you would like, you can also go over there. To all of you who have already gotten your devotional and have been being blessed by it, I would appreciate it if you would take the time out just to hop over to Amazon as well, and just to leave me a quick review. Tell me something that you got out of it. Explain to people why it is a benefit to their life to invest and to get this book. The book retails for only $9.99, guys. So listen, when I tell you $9.99 is nothing compared to when you are investing in something that can impact your life. All right, guys. So again, www.crystalmetellus.com, or you can go to Amazon and you can get the book as well. And then you can join us on next week, next Saturday. I try to do it at 8, but I run into so much opposition. But guess what? I won't let it stop me. So you will get your videos. They will be up there. But listen, I want you all to join me. If you got anything you would like to share, please feel free to do so in the comment section. I'll make sure I read it. I'll make sure I respond. And I may even talk about it in one of the next videos. Because guess what, guys? Iron sharpens iron. So I'm listening to your voice as well. Be blessed, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.